Right, hello everyone. Welcome back. What are we on? 16? Yeah, 16 I think. What I've been doing. Told you about the brakes. Yeah, done that. Haven't got around to doing the brakes yet. I made me water catch tank. I can't remember whether there's that much going on. I can't remember what I've done and told you about. So anyway, that came out really good. I'm pleased with that. And I also made a new rocker cover filling hole, because I don't like the original one, just they're normally just orange thing, but I didn't like it, so made a new one of them. And I've finished the exhaust, so I'll try and show you that. Excuse me the shaking of the camera, because I've got to get down on the floor, which is a bit of a pain in the bum, but there you go. Right. Right, there we go. It's held together with springs. These are actually old, what were these off? I think they were old, out of a brake system, from memory. But anyway, so there we go. One each side. So it's 4-into-1 both sides. Goes up and over the axle. Pretty nice. And oh dear. We got a nice twin pipe outlet. Lovely jubbly. And that comes up like that. And there's a rubber mount there, and a rubber mount just down there. So on these are stainless steel straps, so it's not going to rust, it's not going to go anywhere. So there you go. Right, the other thing I've been working on, or just started, is the prop shaft, because it never came with a prop shaft. Where the hell the prop shaft went to? There's a few things, I mean, like the heater system and everything, and the prop shaft. How do you lose bits like that? They don't like they're small, but anyway, we'll better pull that light up. Come here, you. I broke it that many times, ridiculous. I'll clamp it on there for now. Unplug it. Anyway, prop shaft. When I did the Jeep and put the Rover engine in it, the engine was further back, the gearbox was a bit longer, so I had to shorten the prop shaft quite a lot from memory. But what I had left, the UJ flange, is the same as fits on the Rover gearbox, exactly the same. So which is really good. So I've got that, and the other end is the UJ itself, just with U clamps onto the knuckle, so you don't have a flange. So I needed something with a split link, a split joint, or whatever you call them, so that the prop shaft can move in and out. So I went up the breaker's yard and found one, and it was a short one, I don't know what it was off. Anyway, the one end was completely seized up solid, which I didn't need anyway, so I just cut that off. And I can't remember where I got it from, but in my time, a perfectly good UJ, which was about the right size, tiny bit bigger. So that is what I'm going to use on the other end of the split link to go onto the axle. So that's what I've done. So this is the progress. So the prop shaft I cut, and the one pipe, that's the original bit of prop shaft I had, and that's the link, which is perfectly lovely and smooth. That's what fits onto the gearbox end. So, and when I cut that, this this fit inside this perfectly, absolutely perfectly, which I thought was brilliant. So I drilled holes around there and then I welded this up, did it on the lathe so that I could turn it and I've got to keep a gauge on it, so, and I got it to within 0.5 millimetre run out, which I think is pretty good. And then I plug welded it as well. So there you go, and that's the split joint end, which will actually go on the drive shaft end, on the axle end, not the gearbox end. Doesn't really matter where it goes as long as you've got one in there. And this is the drive joint. This is the lovely UJ I had, which has got a Zerk fit in for greasing. And this UJ, they were 1 millimetre smaller diameter than these. So I'm just boring them out I'm just creeping up on it a few thou at a time. I don't want to overshoot it, so it's a good fit. So anyway, that's where I am at the moment. So I can't run the engine yet. The fuel pump still hasn't arrived, but once that has, what I'll do is I'll do what I did on the Jeep. I put the prop shaft on, kept it off the ground, run the engine. If there's any vibration, I put a Jubilee clip on some weight and just move it up and down the prop shaft until I get rid of the thing. Add a bit more weight, take weight off, and surprisingly it worked out ever so well on the Jeep, so there's no reason to believe it won't work on this. So anyway, there you go. Keep safe everyone, and I'll see you soon. Cheers for now, take care.